morning. Happy Friday. It is daily drive time. I am super excited that it is Friday, and I was watching a new documentary this morning that I am excited to show you, and I have some fun ears to show you that I'm excited about. So good morning, welcome to the Daily Drive. Say hey when you get on. Here's today's ears. Let me know in the comments if Toy Story was like your jam. Like Toy Story, all of them, I cried like a baby. Like Toy Story was my jam. And when the Toy Story Land at Walt Disney World in Florida opened, my sister-in-law was fortunate enough to work there. And so when it opened, we went down and saw the whole Toy Story Land and met Buzz Lightyear and did all of the things. And these are actually technically my husband's, I guess. He's not into the ears like I am, but Toy Story is like his favorite. And so we snagged the little Slinky Dog headband. So these aren't technically ears, I guess, but they were next up on our border. His little tail is a Slinky and the middle part is attached, but it's a Slinky, and he's got a little heart in his mouth. Cute, cute, cute. So we got these at Toy Story Land in Florida when they first opened. And so these are technically my husband's, but they were next up. So they're here for today. This is so cute. Like, it's just a little spring. So anyway, Slinky Dog, let me know in the comments if Toy Story was your jam when you were younger, or maybe now. We still have like Toy Story marathons sometimes, but I have to be in like the right frame of mind because like they still make me cry. Like they still get to me. So welcome to the Daily Drive. I'm so excited you're here. I'm so excited for Friday. The Daily Drive is just something that I created for myself to push me through the day, to give me an intentional thought, a place for goals, and a place for gratitude. And it turns out it helps other people stay in control of their mind as well. So I bring you some mindset help along with it. And it is Freedom Friday, so I'm super excited to talk about what I'm going to talk about. And I want to say happy Pride Month. I love that we are kind of a culture that like spends an entire segment of time celebrating something. And the more that I am watching documentaries and things, the more I'm learning things even about the different cultures in our society right now, right? And so happy Pride Month. I'm going to get into that in a minute, but I don't have the Pride ears, so I am happy to PM you my address if you would like to go on the Shop Disney website and find the rainbow Pride ears and send them to me. I would love you forever. I don't have those. No, I'm just kidding. They're like next on my list. So there are Pride ears. P.S. Happy Pride Month. So let's get to Freedom Friday because I'm excited to talk about what I'm going to talk about today. Because if you have been here with me, you know that I love documentaries. It was like murder documentaries. It was prison documentaries. Like, I just like factual information and learning new things. And I look for inspiration and motivation everywhere I can. And so I do that when I watch documentaries. And so part of my morning routine before I come on the Daily Drive is to get my mind going with something like a documentary. And so this morning I was watching one on Netflix called Circus of Books. And in honor of Pride Month, I'm going to talk to y'all about this one, okay? Because I'm not finished with it, but what I've watched so far is so good. So it's called Circus of Books. It's on Netflix, and I'm going to make it all relate to Freedom Friday. So y'all hang out with me, okay? Give me a hashtag Freedom Friday. I want to say hashtag sorry mom and mother-in-law if y'all watch this, because this one might get a little weird. If you've watched Circle of Books, you know what I'm talking about, but we're going to dive into it because it's Freedom Friday, and I just want to share with you what is going to help you open up your mind in a different way, okay? And so I was watching Circus of Books this morning, hashtag sorry mom if you're watching this. I was watching Circus of Books this morning on Netflix, and it is about a couple that now is an older Jewish couple. They're both Jewish. The wife is practicing more so than the husband. He's just, I think, kind of Jewish because she is. But a Jewish couple, okay, that had a normal family. They have like 3 kids or something. Good morning, Mama Kay. They have like 3 kids or something like that. And back years ago, like, 60s, 70s, 80s, the couple was looking for a way to make an income, right? That's what we're all trying to do, supporting our families, taking care of ourselves, doing the things that we want to do, making sure that our loved ones are provided for, right? So they're trying to find a way to make an income. And the wife of the couple was a journalist for a while, and she interviewed some big name people and wrote articles. But she shared that as a journalist, you're often covering like other people's tragedies, right? And so she got burned out from that. She said, I didn't think I would ever get burned out from journalism, but when you're covering car accidents and murders and, other people's sadness, she said she got burned out from it. So they moved to Los Angeles in search of just a new way of making income, y'all. And what they found when they got there is just amazing. If you have time to watch this documentary, again, it's called Circus of Books, but they got to Los Angeles. They found a bookstore that was like about to go out of business or something, I think. And they decided to get into this book business, right? Well, I don't want to give you all of the details if you're going to go watch it, but this book business turned into them running a porn shop. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say it. But running a porn shop, okay? This Jewish couple with kids, right? Running a porn shop. This bookstore that they bought, it was originally called, now it's called Circus of Books. It was called Book Circus when they bought it. So they were like, we'll just be cheap and switch the name around a little bit, right? And so they were selling these books. It started out being regular books about whatever, and evolved into books that were about homosexual activities and things like that. And I'm trying to be PG with this, okay? So I don't offend people. But hello, if I offend you, then maybe we shouldn't be friends. But anyway, this bookstore that they bought over the years evolved into a homosexual porn store. They got into making videos, making their own content, selling content. Larry Flint, if you know who he is, funded a lot of that. And so it turned into a homosexual porn store, okay? However, in the time that this was all happening, homosexuality, porn, just sexuality in general, expressing that was not really open. It was really frowned upon. And the more I'm getting into documentaries specifically related to pride things, the more I'm learning that community really has gone through a lot more oppression than I realized, because this store eventually was raided by the FBI because of the magazine content that they had, because at this time, it was illegal and frowned upon to do these types of things. And, they ended up, however, growing this store into a place of acceptance. The people that started to come there in that area of Los Angeles at the time were people that were feeling lost, were people that were feeling like they didn't have a place of acceptance. They were questioning the feelings and thoughts that they were having on the inside. They were wondering who they are. And so when they discovered this store and came into this store and looked around and saw that there's a whole world of people that are just like them, and that are in fact celebrating that, they found acceptance there and they found freedom there, right? And so the employees that worked there were able to come out in a safe space. The customers that came there were able to come out in a safe space. They were able to get materials and whatever that they like and that they appreciate and need. And so it just created a safe place of acceptance in a time that acceptance for these things acceptance of this culture wasn't really allowed, right? And so it gave a safe place. It opened the door for acceptance, right? Now, eventually, one of their sons decides that he's ready to come out to them. And what this is documenting, what this story is documenting, is less about the store and the culture and the things that they created, and ends up becoming about the mom and dad and how they grew to accept what was happening. Because if you're Jewish or you're religious really in any way, you may have a preset idea of sexuality and what's accepted and what's not accepted, right? And this mom was no different. As a practicing Jewish woman that went to synagogues, that raised her kids Jewish and had them in temple with her, when her son came out, she said some things to him that now she says that, she regrets, obviously. However, she says that it's the parent's job to grow, to accept, and to fight for their child, to make change for their child. So what did she do? She went to Bible study classes at wherever, they don't say that, but she went to Bible study classes so that she could learn the underlying things behind this. And what she learned is what the context of homosexuality is in reference to the Bible. I'm not going to get into religion on this, but do some research, okay? Because she learned new things that she didn't know, because she decided to grow in order to accept her child. Rather than pushing her child to the side, rather than, disowning him or whatever, she chose to grow and change her perspective to accept and love her child and continue to be the mom that she could be, the great mom that she could be for her son. And now she is in a support group for other parents who have kids that have come out to them, and they march in Pride festivals. They are active in the Pride community. They are active in legislation related to the Pride community, and they are creating a safe place for the community. And this is what I'm getting to for Freedom Friday, because in order to create that safe place and help develop a community, they created a safe place within themselves first. They chose to learn. They chose to do things that they needed to do to flip their perspective, right? Whatever outlet they chose to take to do that, they did that in order to change their perspective and grow and keep an open mind. So they created a safe place within themselves, within their mind, within their heart, within their family, so that now they can continue to provide freedom and create safety for themselves and everyone around them. So for Freedom Friday, the reminder that I want to give you is that you can create your own safe place inside of you first. You can change your perspective. You can flip your mindset. You can do the things to push yourself forward and change your own perspective, create freedom and safety on the inside, and then your safe group, your safe space will start to form around you. Your safe community will start to come to the surface. The people that are intended to be in your life will be in your life and brought to you by the universe, because you're creating safety and freedom internally first. So don't shut new things down. Don't allow the fear to take control. Fear is always going to be there. Fear is always going to be that little devil on your shoulder. And it's up to you to flip it, redirect it, change your perspective, and not let that little devil take over. Continue to create freedom and safety within yourself first. And then your safe community will be there along the way with you. It makes me so excited and energized to talk about, because when I started to flip my perspective and make my mind, myself, my journals, my office space, when I started to make myself internally safe, happy, in control, everything started to change. And the people around me that are supposed to be with me are the people that energize me every single day. And they're coming to me every single day because I'm tuning into the universe and I'm accepting that. But now let me give you a little disclaimer, okay? The universe is going to give you what you need when you tune into it, but you're also going to be bombarded with other things all over the place. And that's why it is up to you to create that freedom and safety within yourself first, so that when those things come up, you know what to spend your energy on and what not to spend your energy on. My block game is strong, y'all. Okay? I'll give you a little bit of a conversation, but if you're coming at me sideways and affecting my energy, my block game is strong. I don't care who you are. My safety is my safety and my freedom. So hashtag Freedom Friday. Holler at me if you're still following me. Give me a little sunshine, okay? You can create your own freedom and safety on the inside, okay? And now how do you do that? Just like the mom did in Circus of Books when she needed to take steps to grow herself, you go through that growth journey. Growth does not have an end point. I am not out here looking for a destination. I am not out here looking for the X on the map where I can stop and plant my feet and be done. I am looking for the next thing that's going to expand my mind and allow me to unlimit my thoughts and unlimit my potential. So I'm going to do like the mom did, and I'm going to take classes. I'm going to connect with other people that are in the same place as me, whatever that looks like. I'm in Disney groups. I'm in uterine fibroid groups. Jess, good morning. Thank you for being here. I'm in uterine fibroid fighter groups. I'm in anxiety and mental health groups. I intentionally follow people on social media that are in the same wheelhouse as I am. I keep my consumption to what I want it to be. I don't watch the news. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. I don't watch the news. I consume the news that I want from the sources that I want to get it from and the sources that I know and trust. And most of the time, that's my family chat because my mom and my sister are on top of it. Okay? I'm not even going to lie because the news bums me out. I don't want to watch that. I want to listen to Mel Robbins. I want to listen to Tony Robbins. I want to turn on a documentary and grow my mind. I want to listen to a book. I want to do something that is going to unlimit my mind, not make me sad and depressed. Okay? Now, if I do decide to get into some news, then I do something to change my energy. The same thing that I do with documentaries. Like, I do something to change my energy, okay? So if you watch the news, go for it. Like, I'm pro whatever works for you, and I'm just telling you what I like. I'm not like, I may be sarcastic and I may sound sarcastic, but I'm not like judging you. Do what works for you, okay? I'm just telling you what works for me. So yeah, Jess agrees with me. Like, I keep it positive and I consume the things that I want to consume so that I can continue on the personal growth journey that I want to be on, which is unlimiting my thoughts, loving myself, accepting myself, loving my body, growing to my potential, living my purpose, being in control of my energy. So just like the mom in Circus of Books, whose son came out when she was not prepared for it, okay? And if you watch the documentary, she'll tell you, like, she didn't really know what was going on in the store. Like, she just bought the stuff and did the stuff and you know, whatever, but didn't look at the wall when she walked by, right? You know, if you've been in one of them adult stores, you know what wall I'm talking about, right? She didn't look at it when she walked by. Like, she just had the store. And so then when her son came out, she got to grow into something new. And for, 30 or 40 years or however long they have the store, she had been around this community of people and accepting them and loving them. But it's always a little bit different when it's personal, right? So she grew into that. So just like that, I am going to grow into my potential. I'm going to learn something new every day. I've showed y'all my list of unlimiting me, and it includes learning every day. Even if it's just like listening to a 15-minute podcast, y'all. Like, sometimes after the daily drive and doing the things that I want to do and answering all of my social media and just like doing all of the things, like sometimes I just don't want to put any more personal development or something into my brain. So I might listen to something quick, or I might get outside and listen to some worship music or something, because it's going to show me something different than just sitting, right? Good morning, Kimmy. Thanks for being on. I love y'all when you say good morning to me and I can interact with you. Thank you so much. So anyway, watch Circus of Books on Netflix. And when you watch it, I want you to remember that you are in control of, and in fact, responsible for creating your own safety, your own freedom, your own safe space within yourself. Kimmy, you're going to have to go back to the beginning and listen. Coffee, Mountains, and Cabins. I love this one too. This is from Posh Nova. Sorry, I always have to give them a shout out. Posh Nova. Sorry, not sorry. Go back and listen from the beginning, Kimmy. But hashtag share your ears too. But Posh Nova, got to give them a shout tag. Got to give them a shout out. But yes, Freedom Friday, y'all. You are in control of and responsible for creating your own safe place within yourself. When I stopped focusing on everything else, everyone else's body, everyone else's growth, everyone else's journey, everyone else's thoughts about me, and started focusing on keeping my temple in check, keeping the energy of my temple aligned, everything changed for me. I see eating different. I see physical activity different. I see growth and learning different. I see communication different. I see love and acceptance different. I see a different person when I look in the mirror because of the growth journey that I have been on. So for Freedom Friday, remember that freedom and safety are created inside. Freedom and safety, yes, oh my gosh, Kimmy. When you have, I love that you say that it's a gift. When you have the gift of empathy, it's hard trying not to shut that down. I feel that. Empathy means that you are absorbing and feeling other people's emotions and energy. And I'm a Libra, and it's easy for me to do that as well. And so I love that you say that that's a gift, because it is a gift. Because oftentimes people just need someone to listen to them and love them and accept them, right? And that's what being empathetic kind of means, right? So then you get to find some way to shift your energy. I know it's hard not to shut that down sometimes. Then you get to find some way to shift your energy. Y'all, I literally have a dance party in here while I'm writing my notes before I start the daily drive. Like, I turn the music on and I get my energy back up. After I watch documentaries, I do the same thing, or I turn on something funny or a Disney movie, right? So do something to get your energy back in check. But it is absolutely a gift to allow a safe place for someone else to be able to create safety, okay? I could not be here today without the people that I have in my circle. And let me tell you, the people that have been in my circle since the beginning of this growth journey are the people that are still growing with me, okay? So, do something to shift your energy and get it back in check, but recognize that you've been given things like empathy, like an empathetic heart, for a gift. It's a gift to someone else, and you're allowing that person to be able to create safety within themselves, because we just need someone to love and accept us. And that's what Circus of Books is all about. Creating a safe place for a community to feel loved and accepted. And so when you're creating a safe place within yourself and presenting that safety in the form of your energy, you're helping someone else create that safety within yourself. Okay? So don't dim your light. All right? We can turn this into a Motivation Monday too. Don't dim your light. Be who you are and find the safe places that go along with that. But most importantly, you are responsible and in control of creating freedom and safety internally, making this your temple and your safe place. Because when you can find safety and freedom within yourself first, everything else that's bombarded at you either doesn't matter or you know how to handle it. So I want you to remember to create safety within yourself. Journal, talk to your safe community, reach out to your family, your loved ones. If you don't have a loving and accepting family, reach out to me. Find someone to talk to. Get your thoughts out there. Open up that note on your phone and just get it out there. Remind yourself. This is why I put my intentional thought, and you can always have more than one intentional thought on your daily drive, but that is why it's the first and biggest thing, because you're responsible for that intentional thinking. So make your intentional thinking that you are creating safety within yourself. And what does that mean? Do you need to journal? Do you need to do something to grow? You can look for specific things in the area of personal growth that you need help with. I get on YouTube and just search for a keyword. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I need to grow my body image. I need to love myself. You can find personal growth, I promise you, in any area that you're looking for. And if for some reason you can't find it, make creating it your safe place. Make sharing it, bringing your light to the world, your safe place. That's what I'm doing with Becoming Unlimited and Daily Drive Coaching, y'all. This is my energy and my safe place, and it brings me joy. And it's because I'm creating that safety and freedom internally first. So create your own safe place internally so that your safe community will come to you. Create safety in yourself first so that other people feel safe in your presence. Right? It is so much better to leave someone feeling energized by your presence than to leave someone feeling depleted by your presence. Be true to who you are so that you're creating safety within yourself and for others who might need to see it. Might need to see what you look like, what you live like. I can't talk today. But Freedom Friday, create that safe place in yourself first. Change your perspective, change your mindset, do what you need to do to grow your mind, to unlimit yourself so that you create that safe place within yourself first. And then your safe community will start to show itself to you. The people that aren't meant to be in your life will start to fade away. So remember to create that safe place within yourself first so that you can create a safe place for the ones the universe is intending for you to have, right? Y'all, I want you to know that you always, always, always have a safe place here with me, with Becoming Unlimited, with Daily Drive Coaching, whatever you look like, whatever you associate with, whoever you are, you have a safe place here with me, with Daily Drive Coaching, with Becoming Unlimited. There's always a safe place here. If you feel like you don't have a safe place anywhere else, please reach out to me. My inbox is always open. You always have safety here. I love and accept everybody, no matter what you feel like you have going on, okay? Because we're all just people and we're all in this together. And you're putting yourself in a box because you feel like you don't have a community that accepts you. So smash that box and know that you have a community that accepts you. And speaking of that community, y'all, I'm super duper 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 excited. If you are physically in the Richmond, Virginia area, I am having a support group for mental health and anxiety issues where you can come and hear some stories. You can share, again, a safe place. We're going to do some activities. We're going to do some things that are going to unlimit your mind, and it is free. I'm not asking you for anything. This is just a 1-hour support group, a safe place for you if you want to share, if you want to just be there, if you want to, I don't even know, whatever you want. Whatever level you want. I will be sharing. My girl Ashley Van will be sharing with me. And then we'll have some fun stuff to do and just connect about anxiety and mental health and just have a safe community where you know that you are not alone. It is Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday, the 23rd. I'll drop info in the comments. If you are not local to the Richmond, Virginia area, I will have parts of it live in my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group, so make sure you hop into that if you want to see that part, because I will still be bringing you parts of it live. I won't be able to do the whole hour. I don't want to put everybody else's information and stuff out there, right? So parts of it will be live, so hop into Becoming Unlimited, turn on notifications. But that support group is coming up. If you're local to Richmond, Virginia, you can come in person, hugs, all of that. If you are not local, you can catch parts of it live. Again, you always have a safe place here with me, with Daily Drive Coaching, Becoming Unlimited. Always reach out. Make sure you check out dailydrivecoaching.com. You can see all of my other services, all of my retail, all of these daily drives, blog posts that I do, all kinds of great information. You can scroll all the way down, subscribe, and get connected with the community. Again, if you're not part of my Becoming Unlimited Facebook community, let me know. You get these daily drives and just a little bit more information about unlimiting your thoughts. Free community, not a sales platform, not a team page or anything like that, just a Facebook group community. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. I will never ask y'all for any type of fee for what I do here on social media. This is how I live into my purpose, my energy, and my potential. The only thing that I will ask is that you pay the social media fee and you subscribe, you tag a friend, you share, you like, you comment, you engage with me, you do all the things, because that helps me so much. I will drop the daily drive in the comments, and y'all always go in the joy jar, because this is one way that I show gratitude. We are freedom creators today for Freedom Friday, because we are creating our own freedom and safety internally, so that the universe can bring us what we are entitled to, right? So y'all always go in the joy jar, my freedom creators, my supporters. I love y'all so much. Remember, for Freedom Friday, you are in control of, and in fact, responsible for creating your own mental freedom and mental safe place, so that you can be a safe place for others, so that you can find your safe community. You are responsible for creating freedom in your mind. Do the growth that you need to do and tell me about it. I love learning about growth, y'all. Happy Friday. I love y'all so much. Get to creating that freedom on the inside. You always have a safe place here. Create safety within yourself and make yourself your safe place and your safe temple. If you need help with that, I'm always here. I love y'all so much. Happy Freedom Friday. I will see you soon.